Autism is a developmental disability that affects nearly 1 in 100 children.
The neurological problem with autism absolutely remains unknown. We really don't know what is the sole contributor, or if there even is a sole contributor to this disorder.
Graduate students in the Department of Psychology at the University of Memphis are working with Professor Charles Blaha on research that may shed some light on the mysteries of autism.
Autistic children traditionally have communication deficits, they have some social deficits, but what we're really concerned with is the cognitive deficits, and we feel that this pathway could potentially be involved in those cognitive deficits.
Pathways are areas in the brain connected by chemical messengers known as neurotransmitters. Doctoral student Tiffany Rogers is studying the release of one of these chemicals called dopamine in some of the pathways.
We're hoping that these pathways will give us some insight into how the cognitive impairments seen in autism develop.
The research being done at the U of M focuses on a pathway that begins at the cerebellum and ends in the prefrontal cortex.
We are the first to look at the disconnection theory of autism specifically related to this pathway. So we're the first to predict that the disconnection actually lies between the cerebellum and the prefrontal cortex.
Studying dopamine and certain pathways in the brain may lead to insight into how the impairments in autism develop.
We're just trying to get a basic understanding of the neurological underpinnings of autism, what causes autistic symptoms, and then once we gain that kind of understanding of autism, later on down the road we can look at treatments and even perhaps prevention methods for autism.
And discovering the causes of autism may just be the first step.
This peak will tell me the dopamine efflux
to preventing it in the future. For the University of Memphis, I'm Andrew Vandevener, Junior Broadcast Journalism major.